Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Snack. We do have live tournament action coming at you right now. It is going to be on MLG's Test Bug. RSVP taking on Cheetah, but that's not the best part. My co-caster for the evening is Python.
Hi,
That's
no
right.
problem.
See, what you do is you say it with Sham too, don't you? You guys say your own names.
That's our deal, yeah. I mean, we're mixing it up. Sham2 just got in, so he's not on the first cast for us, but I'm sure he'll be joining us shortly.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. But I do apologize for cutting you off. It is absolutely nice to have Python co-casting with me tonight here for just a moment. I get to stand in for Sham2. Now that makes me feel pretty happy.
Are you trying to say something about my co-caster? No. This is gonna be a very, very good match. This could definitely be the final. It just happens that they meet in round 1. Yeah. So we're gonna have a PvP here. And I didn't get to see RSVP do much PvP lately. Like, he had the one really good series about two tourneys ago. But lately there's just been a lot of Zergs tearing up these events. So this is the first PvP we've been casting in a long time, and these are both really good players. So I'm eager to see what they've got to show for us.
Yeah, me too. But the cool thing about RSVP's playstyle versus Cheetah's playstyle is Cheetah tends to be very, very aggressive. RSVP tends to be a little bit more passive. He likes to get good scouting in, likes to try and set himself up to have great counters to his opponent before he starts getting aggressive, which is kind of strikes me as well, it's interesting for this matchup. Number one, because it's a best of one.
Yeah, exactly. And so, PvP's pretty volatile as is, so
exactly. Exactly. And if Cheetah makes it, I mean, Cheetah is a phenomenal player. Top 25 GM on the Korean server. He's wow, he's trying to chase off that probe there.
Yeah, you don't usually see that move in higher level play. Like, a lot of times at lower ranks, people just pull like all the probes to chase the scout. Yeah. But higher level, they like to keep the mining going because they don't feel like they can get it. I think Cheetah may be telegraphing to us that he's going to do something a little sneaky. Wants that probe out of there ASAP.
Yeah, I agree. So probably going to see. Well, unless he can't get rid of that probe, then maybe he will choose for something a little bit more standard. But so far, it is a standard opener from Cheetah. He does. I mean, the timings here are just perfect. He's only, I guess, even a second ahead of RSVP here on his timings. But all in all, I mean, both of these guys doing essentially the same thing at this point, and no deviations yet, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to deviate too much at this stage. I mean, you could do some sort of 2-gate really high pressure, but that's easily defendable on a map like this. Yeah. So I'd be really surprised to see that. Once that side core is out, though, then we're going to see the real deviation. Both players are opting for a single zealot, so complete mirror at this point.
Right. Yep, complete mirror. Now, Cheetah did choose to send his zealot out across the map here. He's about to be cruising up the ramp and is going to meet another zealot head-on.
Yeah, one zealot versus one zealot. RCP does get the first shot. I think Cheetah just a little surprised to see that zealot guarding the ramp like that. So he's going to have to run that back. But his stalker will be out momentarily. If RCP continues to chase, he's going to have to return back to base pretty soon.
Yep. Yeah, good stuff. 2 more gateways going down here for Cheetah. So it looks like he may gear up for a 3-gate push and then maybe an expand behind that type thing. What do you think?
I think it's very possible. I mean, expansions in PvP are pretty tough to do, but he may be anticipating RSVP to play a little bit safer, a little bit more cautious, and try to get away with it. Yeah. Now, RSVP, it's important to note he did not scout those gateways going down, so he doesn't know that this is actually a 4-gate incoming. I mean, he may suspect it. He is building a sentry, so he should be safe if he controls properly. Needs to be careful that these units don't get up the ramp. Targets the probe, really good move, stopping any proxies from going down inside his base. Crazy micro going on, both stalkers going down immediately, and it looks like RSVP is going to get the better of this exchange with the stalker and zealot left.
Yeah, still having a stalker alive is just wonderful against nothing but zealots, especially when he doesn't have that proxy pylon next to his base yet. Cheetah scrambling to get that into place here, but he cannot warp in at this point.
Well, there is one actually down at the sort of the lower part, and he used zealot to scout. That's why he rushed up that ramp so heavily. Yeah. 3 stalkers only getting warped in, though. The 4th stalker being stuck at the ramp by a force field. RCP's in a little bit of trouble. He's going to need to pull probes. He's only got the 2 gateways, and he's frantically trying to chrono boost, but this is really, really bad for RCP right now.
This is brutal. Cheetah's got 5 stalkers now warped into the base. Oh yeah, I don't. How do you hold on at this point? I mean,
It's all about the pro micro. Like if he can get a good surround on these with a good warp in, he might be able to lower the numbers enough to come back. But it's pretty brutal at this point. That's a lot of stalkers. 2 zealots getting warped in, and there's the GG.
wow.
As you were saying, Cheetah playing super aggressive. He got that lower ground pylon and then just forced his way up the ramp. RSVP did not have the sentry out in time to stop just the units suiciding up, and he was able to get that round of warp-ins in.
Unbelievable stuff, and he was late on his 4th gate too. I mean, he did for his first round of warp-ins, he didn't have 4 warp-ins. He only had 3.
Yeah, that's right. But RSVP was opting for some sort of 2-gate build, and you really can't hold a hard 4-gate with just 2.
Yeah.
As we just saw.
Brutal stuff. It is going to be sad to be missing RSVP for the remainder of this tournament, but I mean, grats to Cheetah. He'll be moving on. That will make everybody very, very happy. We haven't seen him make it into the finals in the last 2 tournaments, so hope to see him do that today. Cheetah, one of my all-time favorites, and but thanks you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt-tab. Always alt-Starcraft. We'll see you guys here in our next game.